New Vegas! Bought it when it was on sale. Easy. Of course I'm going to start off easy. I hope the next Fallout game is going to be set a few more years in the future. Maybe 10, 15, or more after Fallout 4. See it to actually progress the storyline of Fallout. Roman crap.
War never changes.
That voice, though.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, okay. If I recall, this takes some years before Fallout 4. Excuse me. Oh, I completely didn't bother to... Yeah, this is with all the DLC.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but...
Okay. Audio. Music off. Okay. Yes, easy. Kill cam, cinematic. Okay.
But if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Oh, don't want to be female. God, that is one ugly. Is the chat even working? Test. Okay, chat is working. That's Hispanic? Oh, okay. That's Asian? Okay, cheeks. No. Chin, there we go. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Working, okay. And you're still behind a bit, okay. Mouth. No. No. Eyes. Okay, that's better. Brow. Forehead. Oh dear God, that's hideous. Okay. Looks more natural, more or less. Domestic goddess? No nonsense. Pop. Winnie the Welder? Fallen Angel? God, that is beyond silly. Little Devil? No. Seductress? Maybe. Okay, no side views, that just looks terrifying. Domestic goddess. There we go. Oh, hair color. Bright ass red. There we go.
Well,
30
I got
seconds,
most of it
nice.
right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
Excuse me.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I don't have legs.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Wolf, wolf, bitch. So that's what I look like, huh?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Yeah.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I don't fucking know.
Okay. How about this one?
Okay, I see a piece, a priceless work of art, some space-age technology, a ship at sea. I see butterflies in the middle, though. Yeah, I'm too embarrassed.
Last one.
I should see either two guys high-fiving or something.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Hmm. I prefer to use guns anyways. Eh, looks good.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Depends on what side of the family you're on. Yee. Yeah. Drops below. Oh dear. Yeah. No. Good night. Damn, this is tough. That does seem safe.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I got completely lost because I'm an idiot.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
So that's what the Pip-Boy looks like, huh? Okay. Bobby pins. Excuse me. Okay, interesting. World map, local map, less. Ow, sunlight burns.
Hey there.
Okay. No, damn it. What's this? Oh dear, all these DLC missions. Okay. Oh. It's active. Okay, I'm cheap. Hello all! Let's have some fun with New Vegas! Bought it when it was on sale. Easy. Of course I'm going to start off easy. I hope the next Fallout game is going to be set a few more years in the future. Maybe 10, 15, or more after Fallout 4. I want to see it to actually progress the storyline of
never changes.
That voice, though.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat.
Take it easy now.
Not bad. Okay, this is the saloon.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
This is awesome.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
God, I'm having flashbacks. To Fallout 4 and grabbing everything to help build settlements. But I don't think building is in this game.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Until next time. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Oh yeah, my agility's down too. Look at that booty! Trust me, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I need to get out more. Talk to that giant ass robot.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell. Come on!
I can't aim with shit.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me. Come on!
Oh, nice. Oh wait, the dog died? Oops. Okay, I want... $46.
Come on!
The dog died though.
Confound it, Cheyenne. Why'd you have to go running in like that? You were supposed to stay. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this. I'm not gonna be very good company right now. I did have another thing to teach. But I'll understand if you'd rather I just pay you so you could be on your way. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
What is that? Damn it. God, I wish I could move the compass to the top of the screen like in Fallout 4. Okay, I'm almost close. Damn it. Schoolhouse. Do I need to go inside the schoolhouse? Nothing else? Yes, Fallout New Vegas. With all the DLC as well. Finally, shit, man. Okay, that was beyond. Okay. That was a bit annoying. What was that? Scorch book. Locker. Scrap metal. Bobby pin, bobby pin. Okay. Empty, empty. Let's Oh, the school desk. Ashtray. Okay, protected camera hash without password. Your science gear is high enough you can attempt to. Okay, 4 tries, huh? Okay, just like Fallout 4 then. Let's see, does it have the same hints? Yes, it does. Three out of 7, huh? Heading. Reasons. Oh! Well, okay. map. Damn it, wrong thing again. There we go. Okay, come on, come on. Walk, 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 walk. Okay, almost there. I need to go up there. $4 million caps? Nice. Thank you. Wait, this isn't Fallout 4. I don't need everything for it. So this one's not even be buried, huh? A little kid's grave? I do hope the next Fallout game has co-op. Oh, Deathclaw Cave Nest. Ooh. Excuse me. Map. Says wait, I should probably switch this weapon out for something that isn't vermin. Well, not the two-shot. Okay, it's flashing here again. Do I need to go inside? Oh. Well, I'm an idiot. Well, don't worry. I will still live stream entering that cave. Should see this anyways. What the? Ah. Okay, can't jump over simple rocks. Still sucks the dog died. Doesn't help that I probably shot it myself. Nothing to see here. Okay, over here.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
I'll get to New Vegas eventually. I'm probably gonna be level don't know what by the time I get there.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. Isn't there supposed to be a metalhead somewhere around here? Oh yeah, definitely.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
And I am easily distracted. Okay. Inquiry, investigate. The form? Don't know. I just started the game. Okay, he says something up here. Damn it. Nope. Eh. It's the girlfriend up here? Oh, I'm doing fine. Started playing this game for the first time an hour ago. Makes me kind of want to play Fallout 4 again. Well, once I get a bigger hard drive. Crap. Buggers. Oop. the girl's dead. And barter. 1 perk. Fallout 4 was my first Fallout game. Thinking he lied to me about his girlfriend, and it's just a trap to catch people unaware. What the hell? Sound like UFO shit going on. Any chance I can... would be nice. Oh, that spot was a Easter egg? Oh, okay. And by the way, this is Game of the Year edition, so it has all DLCs. Oh, good time. Okay, Wiseclip, take a deep breath and put away the caffeine. Nice. you will put away the caffeine, wise Chip. Outfits do I have again? Keel, pre-war hat. Oh, mail? Okay, it looks like we do get mail. Okay. Yeah, well, I can... Got maybe another... Do I have stim packs right now? Yes, I have 9. Oh, I have a stealth boy. Super stim packs, whiskey.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Can I kill you?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Sold.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident. and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them.
Oh, I'm sure I'll
Sounded
find
like
it.
they came in from the north through Quarry Junction.
Just
If that's the
northwest,
case,
south,
I can't
that
say I
type of
blame
thing.
them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the Strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
Okay. Did I have some whiskey? What's this? You know, I might need it. Okay. Meeting people. Moonshine. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Oh, that's tempted.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
Okay. Neutral. DLC. Okay. What the hell does she...
Hey.
Hey. Okay, that's the docks, the gas station. Oh, I walked right freaking by it.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
It sounds like Robin.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Let me offer to help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright. Empty. I just need to try and find that damn robot. Oh, how nice. Oh, Victor. There we go. Eventually, yeah.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
Sits on here. Let's talk to Victor.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Okay. So, how close is this cave?
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you. Hey! Had enough?
waste ammo like that. Is it? That, damn it. North, south, east, west. Southeast. So somewhere around this area? Right there? Oh god, that's all the way down there. You might be a few seconds behind me too. Yeah, there's a possibility you might be maybe 10, 15 seconds behind me. What time is it? Okay, 4:30. Okay, that's... Okay, I have to make sure to get that after this. Damn it. So somewhere... Okay, northwest. Then, so... right around there then. Okay. Might not get it this time, or this viewing.
Howdy.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up. Bad trouble. Welcome.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey there.
Damn it. I need to write that down. Okay, let's see now. Rat Slayer.
Howdy.
Where the hell is that woman? Okay, I need to level up before... and level up explosives. Hello all! Let's have some fun with New Vegas! Bought it when it was on sale. Easy. Of course I'm going to start off easy. I hope the next Fallout game is going to be set a few more years in the future. Maybe 10, 15, or more after Fallout 4. See it to actually progress the storyline of Fallout. Roman crap.
War. War never changes.
That voice, though.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Okay, where? WiseClip subscribe to my channel? Did he unsubscribe me? Oh. Where the hell is that boss lady?
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. No, thank you.
Dear God, this
Good
is
luck
beyond
with your
silly.
ambush. All the more reason for me to sit this one out. I'll be rooting for you, though. Be careful out there.
Okay. So I can't do shit.
Howdy.
So unless I leveled up...
Has your life taken a turn?
This is Radio Nuvik. Howdy.
Yeah, let's do it without them. Yeet. See what time is it? 4:40. Yeah. Yep. It happens. Especially if it's wireless. If there's a wireless keyboard, I've had that issue before. But I'm going to be calling it quits for this live stream right now. At least for an hour or two. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be back probably in 2 hours or so. Either on this game or on Batman Arkham City. Or maybe World of Warships. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment. Well, comment once this thing's uploaded and fully and all that. So, stay safe all.